So the topic today is what is food, which is very interesting because only humans have to discuss such things. If I'm hungry and I walk down the street, what do I see? Do I see birds? No, I see restaurants. So you have to understand, so our motivation affects our perception. So where we're at, what we're looking, you only can find what you're looking for. In India, there's a saying that if a pickpocket meets a saint, all he sees are his pockets. So really important right here is to distinguish between appetite and hunger, right? Because we're talking about appetites developed by the age of 3. The foundation of our appetite, they become augmented. So the difference between hunger and as we get older, so we have elaborate appetites. The appetites are the polar opposite of hunger. Hunger is non-specific and easily satisfied. Appetite is learned, specific, and never satisfied. So appetites are cravings. I gotta have it. Very different. And so you have to learn them. So when we're young, you're told you have to develop a taste for it. Well, if you have to develop a taste for it, don't. Anything you've developed a taste for has only been a problem. And that's almost everything we eat and ingest. Smoking. Smoking wasn't pleasurable initially. The fact that it became pleasurable shows you the incredible divine flexibility of this machine. So you learned to eat what your parents stuck in your mouth. So we're setting up neurological pathways that are so deep that you can never get them out. Because of this background, now you understand we have to discuss what is food. And what is food? Food could easily, simply be defined as a substance when ingested can be incorporated into flesh and blood. That's a very simple, clearly obvious definition of food. And so anything else whatever is ingested or brought into the body that cannot be incorporated and therefore becomes an impediment needs to be gotten rid of. And we'd have to call that a poison. So these are very simple, food versus poison. And the poisons have different degrees of lethality. You might think smoking's really terrible. But it takes 30 years. That's pretty mellow on the poison scale. There's poisons you can ingest and you're dead in 10 minutes. In fact, more people die from what they eat than they smoke. A vegan who smokes has the same risk of lung cancer as a non-vegan who doesn't smoke. Smoking is an assault on the lungs, big time, and it gets into the blood immediately and it goes all over. And basically it produces free radicals, and free radicals just go around damaging things. But food is actually incorporated and held and pocketed and processed, and it does so much. So anyway, the answer to the question, what is food, is relative to the organism that we're discussing. It was designed to do that. And its waste material is designed to perform another function. There is no waste in nature. This is why nature is perfect.